So let's talk about something we haven't discussed in quite some time because there has been a bit of an uptick when it comes to this. What I'm talking about is Shiba Inu burns. Now, burns, if you guys remember, they were a huge discussion for a very long period of time. When we were down in those low price ranges, people were saying, you know, that's the only thing that is going to move Shiba Inu up. Down here, we're like, yeah, burns are the only thing that are going to make Shiba Inu price explode. And obviously that was not the case. We saw the massive run that Shiba Inu had, the nice surge in price. Obviously right now we're dealing with some sideways trading, some consolidation. And I will say this, you know, right now I'm just waiting for us to flip back to at least neutral momentum before taking off. Again, I've taken advantage of a lot of these DCA opportunities that have flashed on the charts here. And you can see that there have been times where we've shifted from basically bullish to bearish momentum before starting to work our way back to the upside. It feels like right now that's kind of where we're at. So that's what I'm watching in the charts here. And again, if you guys do want to utilize my indicator, the link is in the description below. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. Guys, it's awesome. It makes trading so easy now. But what we're seeing now is actually an increase in the amount of burns that are happening with Shiba Inu. So for example, over the last week, we have seen 798 million tokens incinerated. Now, know this. Yes, it isn't a drop in the bucket. Yes, it pales in comparison to the billions upon billions of Shiba Inu that have been removed from other burns. But remember this is all just coming from the community. This is all just basically people saying, hey, I'm going to remove some of the SHIB supply by my own ambitions. We may get to a point eventually where burns significantly increase, either from demand from shibarium, from other projects launching that have a SHIB burn focus. That was many of the discussions that took place that we had months and months ago, even years ago, right? So right now, I think people need to understand that burns at this point in time, they're really not that big of a deal. All right. The charts show exactly that. People saying, oh yeah, the 589 trillion tokens is a problem. It's really not. All right. What people need to understand is when we look at the Shiba Inu charts, they need to remember, and so for some reason people seem to forget, that this price right here, this prior all-time high, happened with more tokens in the market. It happened with less demand. It happened with less optics. And people somehow are thinking that burns are the only thing that are going to move Shiba Inu price to new all-time highs, that are going to move it to some of the ranges that we talked about. That's simply not true. All you need is adoption. All you need is further great optics. We're seeing just that. Shiba Inu fundamentals, again, have been very strong for a long period of time. These burns are just kind of icing on the cake. All right. Yes, I would love to get to a point where we have trillions upon trillions removed. I'd love to get to a point of being hyper deflationary because that's just further utility for Shiba Inu, further demand for Shiba Inu. And then we start talking about SHIB in a whole different narrative altogether. But know right now that the burns really aren't anything that is holding Shiba Inu back. All it is right now is just a normal market cycle. We have to really wait to gauge things until we get deeper into the cycle, until we get into alt season, until we get into big times of retail adoption, like I've talked about time and time again. Those are the driving forces for Shiba Inu, not burns, right? That's a fun little catalyst, cool, right? But that's not the main focus. The main focus is getting more people into Shiba Inu, getting more optics on SHIB. And that's what we continue to see happen time and time again. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know if you think at some point burns are going to ramp up or if it just does not matter altogether. But have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.